And so one question people also have is, well, I don't have an average dollar sale because I've got low price items, I got high price items. But you say there is an average price, and how would you calculate that?
Well, yeah, I've had that, where, we'll say, okay, we really need to understand your average dollar sale. And, business owner will say, I don't have an average. Everybody has an average. So I've got some products that I sell, right, that I'm able to sell at no, you can't read that, at a high price versus some that I sell at a low price. On the average dollar sale, you got the good, better, best. And if we aren't providing good, better, best, then we're missing out in terms of really effectively serving our target markets. So if I got high and I have low, and I'm selling those things any period of time, you could do it for a whole year. You could say I'll accumulate my data for 1 month and look at it. I take my total sales, right? Well, I take my total sales and I simply divide it by all of the distinct transactions that we've had in this business. And so total sales divided by my total number of distinct transactions leads to the average dollar sale. And we say to ourselves, over time, I would like that number to keep going up. Then brings us back to the three things: the bundling, the product mix, and then of course pricing. So, yeah, every business has the average.
Yep.
We have an average. Plumbers have the average. Attorneys have the average. And it's one of the metrics that we get to very quick. I'm pointing out our methodology. It's one of the metrics that we get to very, very quickly for any business, because it's really that important. So, okay, are we going to talk transactions today too?
Sure, we can talk number of transactions, but number of transactions is
Okay.
what, closing more sales?
We probably have, what, 5 to 7 minutes
Yep.
yet? Okay. So the number of transactions is also a very important metric, because if you're doing business with a client, a customer, client or customer, if you're doing business with them, and if they buy from you another time, that's really profitable. By the way, average dollar sale and number of transactions are money makers, absolute money makers. In the case of the number of transactions that, customer X buys 6 times from you in a matter of 6 months, that's a heck of a lot more profitable than the customer who buys once from you. And you'd say, well, how can that be? I mean, I'm selling a product to them. It's carrying the same cost on the 6th time as it is on the 1st time. Yes, absolutely correct. What is not accompanying that 6th transaction or 5th or 4th is you're not having to market. You don't have to acquire that client again. And acquiring a client is a hell of a lot more expensive than serving existing clients really, really well.
Yep.
So the number of transactions is very important. So how do you do that? Okay. I would urge you to segment your client base as to, are they A clients, B clients, C clients, or D clients? Now you can, perhaps the visual on my face could point out what we really want more of. A's and B's are awesome and bountiful, right? They're great clients. C's are cautious, look out. C's and D's generally turn out to be, they're always negotiating with you. They pay late, that kind of stuff, and they're always arguing about the true value of what you're providing them. And so say it simply. Everybody, don't deny this, folks. Everybody has some high maintenance clients. If I have
Yep.
an A client that's high maintenance, but they're paying my prices and they're paying on time, and they're kind of a joy actually to work with regardless, then I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So anyway, segment your client base, A's and B's, and once you've acquired them, which they can't be an A or B if you haven't acquired them. Once you've acquired them as a customer, those A's and B's, service, service, service. Spoil the crap out of them, because those are the ones that are going to increase that average number of transactions.
Yep.
Those are the ones who will say, okay, I mean, let's just say restaurants, right? We all have like our favorite places to go. And, Bonnie and I have our favorite places to go. And when we go in, we know the owner, we know the people who are waiting on us. And so the reason that we go back, I don't know, at least once, if not twice a week, is because we feel at home there. They treat us really well. They know our names. So that's what I mean by that. The A and B, if you want to increase the number of transactions, really service the hell out of them.